Hello and welcome to this overview of SignTraker version 8.8. There's a lot of stuff in this thing, so I'm going to kind of give you a feature fire hose, try to give you the overview in about 90 seconds or so. So what's new in this thing? It's three brand new third-party integrations. We got iOpenHouse, which is used to manage open house directional signs, related services. We've got Nila June, which is an automated property description service, which can generate basically free revenue for your business. Also PackTracker, which is used to manage local market courier services, if that's something in your particular area. We're going to have separate videos on all three of these. Just want to let you know they're there. We've got lots of important localized features, particularly for sales tax and utility marking. We've got revenue enhancement features for credit card convenience fees, subscriptions, things like that. Order management enhancements, more lead time options, managing unpaid orders, and many other owner requested features. So let's get into that. Localization enhancements. Well, sales tax by locality. This is a big problem for organizations that sell products such as printing and other services. You can set this globally if you have one rate for your entire state. But if you've got multiple rates for your state, county, or city, you can now do that in SignTraker. Use QuickBooks to report and remit these sales tax. If you're doing utility marking by locality, if you need that, for example, if you live in one state and have utility markings in another state or another region, you can do that now. You can set it globally if you're just working one state, or again, by state, county, or city. Revenue enhancement, credit card convenience fee. Well, SignTraker charges probably the lowest fees in our industry, but still you might want to have to pass these through. So you can set a percentage value that you want to charge your clients. You can exempt individual payers or cost centers if you know that might be a problem for them. Revenue enhancements continued, expanded subscription functionality. We have previously monthly subscription, but now you can do monthly and annual. You can set monthly or annual subscription amounts. You can also set the subscription date for automatic billing, what day of the month you want that to happen, or what day in the year you want that to happen. And the subscription date can be used to capture past subscription month. We can also support that on the agent import and export functions. That means if you want to do global changes, you can export all those, update those, and send them back into SignTraker. Order management, some new things here. New minimum lead time settings. What this means is you can set a standard and minimum lead times. That means the system will display your next available to the agents based on your lead times and other variables such as days of week service that you have, what holidays you got, and what utility marketing requirements that you have. This means that if you have a set say your standard lead time is maybe 3 days or even 2 days, and they want to do next day or same day, the customer will be automatically charged if they select that expedited date. There's also included a utility marking override. That means if you work in different jurisdictions, one area you don't have utility marking, other areas you do, it'll automatically apply that override so you don't get into trouble with utility marking companies. So that defines a separate utility marking time. More order management. One of the problems we've heard from many owners is they want to manage these sort of unpaid orders. It's now located right on your dashboard, enables you to be much more proactive, and displays a whole new screen that shows all of your unpaid orders. That means anything that's an installation or service or even third-party products, you can reach out to those customers and let them know that this thing has not been paid. And by the way, this only kicks in if the order is unpaid for 60 minutes. Other owner-requested features, lots of these. Updated user inventory view. Currently, the user can see basically their own materials. That's their panels, that's their lock boxes, that's any other generic inventory items like solar lights or what have you. Now users can see all inventory available anywhere in their organizational hierarchy. That means what their manager has managed for them, what their office might have available, or their enterprise. You can also look at other team agents if inventory sharing is enabled on your account. The admin inventory view, this is enhanced. Currently, if you want to add some inventory, you would select the agent, the manager, the office, enterprise, whatever, to add that inventory item. Now, if that exists already and you're just going to add more of it, you can just identify that item, hit the little plus button, and just quick add that inventory. Just give the serial numbers and locations, and then it's in the system real fast. More owner requested features, just keeps going. The agent credit balance. One of the things we heard is that as the credits are adjusted up and down, what have you, now in the adjustment screen, the memo that you type in is now displayed there, so you can get it, keep track of why things are changing up and down. Bulk email, you can now send bulk email by price profile. Means if you need to raise the price of a particular profile, you can now send a bulk email filtering by the price profile. Agent profile view now includes office affiliation. It used to be when an agent logged in, it's just who they were, but now it displays to the agent what their office affiliation is, so that if they've changed offices, they know that they've been changed and they don't have to call you. Bulk exports in the waypoints file now includes the agent name. So if you're using the bulk export to do waypoints to do other things, now the agent name is included there. Bulk imports, The administrator can now update emails using the bulk agent import function. That means if you've got a brokerage that's gotten acquired and they just changing everybody's email globally, you can just bam, just do that real fast. Billing, the admin can now resend consolidated bills. So if you've got an agent that's been lagging for 2 or 3 months and they say, hey, can you resend me all my bills? You can sort of globally select everything and bang, send it out to them. Also in the billing area, the admin can now filter invoice history by date range. We have these filters all over the place. For some reason, we never had it here, and so now it's there now. And returns, when you're on mobile, many folks said, hey, when I'm working on mobile and doing returns inventory, I'd like to be able to sort of expand the sign image so I can get a little better detail on that, and now that's now available. More features in the QuickBooks domain. If you're issuing credits, now the system will create credit memos for credit adjustments. That means if you have a monthly customer and their end of the month bill is actually negative because you give them a credit, that gets sent over to QuickBooks so everything stays really nicely synchronized. The admin can also now set that, set that email switch to send QuickBooks invoices and sales receipts, those detailed documents for cost center clients. On the products and pricing menu, we've moved the service types and service areas under the basic install fees. Since they're more frequently used, they're now more easily accessible. Hey, so here's version 8.8 and the feature of FIREHOSE. Hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions, we're going to have more detailed tutorials on all these features and more things in the help functions within SignTraker. Questions, feel welcome to email us or give us a call here at SignTraker.